Are you ready to hear the truth about NASA and the moon landing? Well, here it is. So back in the 60s, we went to the moon. I know that's kind of the contrary thing with these kinds of videos. Normally it's like, we didn't really go to the moon. It was all just a ruse because we were in an ideological war with Russia. And that's true. One of the things is people say, oh, you just believe everything you're told? Think of all the evidence. And granted, there are some things that I do take for granted as true, and some of those things I could probably probe around and maybe find out they aren't true. But I am certain we went to the moon, and I'm not a smart, brilliant guy who's educated in the field, but this is kind of just my everyman's reasons why we went to the moon, or why I know we went to the moon. So number one, we can go to space now. That's indisputable. We have plenty of footage showing in intricacy how we can get there. Just watch any Elon Musk video. And that begs the question of, how did we get to that point technologically? There had to be some base of reference, which is a base of reference, etc., etc. And so, yeah, that's one reason why. Another reason is people say, oh, it was just special effects and they got Stanley Kubrick to fake it. What do you think 2001 Space Odyssey was about? It was just him practicing for that. Now the thing is, if that's the case, then special effects have gotten progressively worse and worse. It doesn't make sense that we have footage of the moon landing and then there's a drop in quality. And even space movies nowadays, sometimes you can tell, okay, there's artifice. It's like, how did one dude get it right one time and we haven't been able to do that since? Another thing, people say, well, we don't have enough power to break the Earth's orbit. And I'm thinking, okay, back in the 40s, we created nuclear bombs that decimated cities. We came up with jet engines. And, we got the scientists from like Germany and stuff. And then H-bombs got invented, and yeah. So I don't think it's that. We have intercontinental ballistic missiles. So there. Now there is one thing that I heard from like the Joe Rogan show, which I think, okay, this is plausible. Some people look at the footage and be like, see, there's wind blowing and there's all this stuff that doesn't add up. Why are they affected by gravity in some instances and not in others? And they said it's entirely possible that there was footage of the test runs and stuff they did to simulate it, and when they came back, the footage they actually got from the moon didn't look great or it got damaged, and so they thought, okay, let's use the test footage. That definitely seems plausible to me. But almost in the long run, it kind of doesn't matter if we win or not, but I do believe we did. So either way, I'll probably wake up tomorrow, go get a double meat Whataburger with cheese from Whataburger, and go about my day. And it's kind of not affected whether or not we went to the moon or not, but I believe we did. So